Hello, 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 everyone. It is time to start tea. Well, in like 4 minutes. We try to say hello to everyone I see. Hello, Hoot Jammer. Hello, Restart. Hello, Jin, who their name right now is Expunged. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Derek. Who else we got here? Hello, Thought for Prime. Good to see you, Thought for Prime. Who else we got? Scrolling down for names. Hello, Reddit. And hello, Amethyst. I think everyone said hello so far. I didn't start recording here. We'll be starting in about 3 minutes. Please get some water. Genshin ad makes sense for what I do, but do get some water, get some snacks. We'll be starting in about 3 minutes. Send up. Need to get my gloves. Oh my goodness, from scrambled ant. Go grab my gloves. Two minutes. 2 minutes. Trilum is here. Your dog does. What are you talking about? Sarah, if there's someone to raid, we will. I do normally look to see if there's someone after stream. There's sometimes is. There we go. Welcome back to Hoot Jammer. And we'll be starting in like 30 seconds. Let's make sure I have all my stuff ready. Whoop. Okay, now I'm all ready. How you doing, Rexy? It is the tea of the times. Mackenzie. There's a bad yesterday. Well, I hope they're not hurting today, and let's go right into the intro. Boop, boop. Hello everyone. I am a Daishima, a magical boy, and today we are going to be doing chat and tea. I would, the thing we do every Friday and Sunday. And as many of you guys have heard, Tea Kettle has graduated, so as the other tea, I have to pick up the slack, right? Right? I think that's how it works. Pick me being Tea Kettle, me being tea. That's the same thing, right? Googly eyes, yes, they're going to go on in a second. You know, fine, we'll turn googly eyes on now. Let's go right into it. Oh, we smile, yes. Let's go right in. Oh my goodness gracious. And we will start with our tea rinse. Go here, and we're gonna feed our tea pet right here. Eee, look at this little guy. He's thirsty. Full of dye? Sure. You know what? Fine. We'll get the full of dye out for you guys. I'll get him out. I'll put it on my head again because that was funny. There we go. Bei Dou. Yes, it's definitely a pirate. Definitely a pirate tea, but not. So today's tea is Bei Dou. This is 2022. I believe my collab with Rexy on Sunday is also another Bei Dou, whatever. But I think it's 2021 one. No, scores. Let's go ahead. The folding die. A sticker that goes on her head, exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and do our tea rinse. Because as always, at the start of these tea streams, start going for tea stream where you want to. Basically, do an infusion of tea that you're just dumping out, and we're going to be feeding that to our little cat boy right there. The fat cat, the chunky cat. So it's the same as we do when we brew the tea normally, but yes, tea streams. But here. Oh, how is the music, by the way? Is it good? I think the music level is probably good. Yeah? Anyways. Yes, I would love the bubblies. Please give us the bubblies. I was just gonna move the... Let's move this. Hopefully we get bubbles today. Oh. You've been seeing a lot of folding dye lately? I mean, Mackenzie, people will be requesting it. Eventually I'll make it like an actual redeem of sorts for stream loots. I just not set it up yet. There we go. No bubbles? Oh, come on. Can't? This is important. No bubble day. Oh well. Let's go heed. Did I see the hunter, the parenting? No, I've not. Hey, no, not. Now let's make ourselves one real cup here. Here. This is an actual cup of tea. This is one I'll be drinking. It's same for you with me, Chi-Chi? I got Chi-Chi. I lost, I don't know, 50-50. I feel like it's less than 50% of the time we get bubbles, but you lag Kahoots? Oh no. If the stream is lagging for you, you can always try lowering the video quality. Because I stream at 1440p. If you can't handle it, you know, always drop down to 1080p, you'll be fine. Alright. Yeah, but it's the same playlist every day. I don't know what playlist you're talking about, but oh, we're talking about. Oh, is it the same? Oh, sorry. You're busy. I've been using the same BGM playlist. I do want to switch to a set song eventually. I just haven't done it yet. I have another playlist I had for a while as well. But is this a Dova Syndrome playlist? Yeah. You're gonna be lurking? Have a good lurk. But yeah, I've been using the same playlist for a bit now. Is Charlie? I don't know. Maybe they're just lurking. I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, see they're there. Okay, let's take a sip of this tea. Oh, so you can get a look at it. Look at that tea. Man, I've had this tea before. It's like if anyone's had like a darker oolong, that's kind of what this is. It's very good. Hey. But yeah, like I kind of joked about it before, but like Did anyone hear? Oh, Undertale and Hopes and Dreams. I kind of feel like I should have watched more Pick Me, but I just never. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. Hi, TUG. Hello, hello. I never really got around to watching her. Well, I'm gonna leave. Come back in phone tag. No problem, Mackenzie. See you once you're back. Tug. We are doing chat and tea, where I drink tea with my hand cam, and we just chat about whatever. There's been lots of stuff that happened. Yeah, this morning there was the Genshin 3.6 stream event, although I'm being completely honest, there wasn't too much on there. How do you restart? I'll do the whole Gongfu explanation here for you. It's starting to love. Oh, thank you so much, TUG or Tug. How is it? Should I spell it out or should it just be one word? But well, I'm glad you're enjoying it here. You like feedback. So for what I do here, one of the reasons I suggest like a tea bag. Oh, how do you brew a tea bag? Okay, if you want to brew like a tea bag, or even if you get loose leaf and do like a big basket, the important thing you need to understand is you just need to not overbrew it. So for a lot of teas, it's like 3 minutes or so. But if you look at if you have a tea bag, look at the brewing instructions and just follow that. Like it's really as simple as that. It's not going to be. You might get some bitterness on the tea bag because they're just how tea bags are. What I suggest, if you have like a cheap tea bag and it's like a tea blend, just add milk and sugar to it until it tastes good. The reason I can drink this tea, which is not really that expensive, without milk and sugar is partly because it's better tea, and also the method I'm brewing it. But yeah. But there's nothing wrong with using milk and sugar for your tea bag stuff. I do the same. I'm the same. I bought us $14 for one bag. I doubt, because each one of these bags is like what I have is like 50-ish cents. But yeah, you might be overbrewing it. There's a very good chance you're overbrewing it, or it's just what it is. But you can always add milk and sugar until it tastes good. That's always a valid thing. Not one bag. Okay, yeah. So yeah. It's probably a box of tea for $14, which is pretty cheap. Again, I'm really like 30 bags. Yeah, that's pretty cheap. What I suggest is look at the instructions on how long it says to brew. If it's black tea, it's probably like 3 minutes, and then you make sure to take the tea bag out of there once it's done brewing. Don't just leave it in there, or it's gonna overbrew. 3 bags of caffeine. I mean, all tea has caffeine, unless it's like an herbal or chemically done to not be caffeine. I forgot, I was supposed to draw Hotel. Oh, good luck. Good luck with Hotel. I think I swear I've seen Sarah draw Hotel before. But good luck drawing that. Let's drink some more of this tea. You put the tea in a pot, tea bag in a pot. So how you make tea is, let's say you have a tea bag, you get a pot of water boiling or something. You can heat water up in a vessel. It doesn't matter how you heat the water up, really. If you could use a kettle, that's better. And then it doesn't belong to water, just heat up. And then once the water is heated up, you put the bag in put the tea into the hot water and let it sit for like 3 minutes, and you pull it out. And I'd like to take this time to remind everyone, if you not already smashed that like button, please do so. It does help out a lot. But yes, that's basically how it works. You put it in there once the water's hot. You don't heat up with the water, or put it in while the water's heating. That'd be way over. No. Yeah, I need to read the thingy on tea. Yeah, it'll explain that on there. Basically, step 1 is heat water up. Step 2 is put tea into water. Step 3, remove after time. It's not overly fixed. Welcome back, Mackenzie. We were just talking about brewing tea, or brewing cheap tea, rather. It's not. It's really, tea is, quite frankly, super easy. Compared to like coffee, it's impale that where we like button upon your digital. What are you talking about, Rexy? What are you talking about? Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. Yes. Smash that like button. I don't have to get over crazy with it. Yeah. That was such a like what? Like I skipped a word reading what Rexy wrote, and I got really confused. So yeah. So what I'm drinking right now is just that's oolong tea, which is not black tea. It's all tea is made from the same plants though. It's just how it's processed essentially, and when it's picked, and some other factors. But yes, how you doing, TUG? Clicking the like button, put like client remote, yeah. But yes, I mean, tea's fairly natural, I guess. Normally there's not much done to tea unless you get that weird flavored tea. The only time tea is, I would say, not natural would be if it was, let's say, flavored, like I said. Otherwise, usually you add like mix-ins or whatever. What I have right now is just plain tea though. This is just oolong, but that's just because that's what you would use for like the Gongfu Tea ceremonies. I'd like, oh, thank you so much, TUG. It's really appreciated. It does help a lot. Like, legitimately, it actually does. Nestea is a natural because isn't Nestea like this weird? What is Nestea? I'm assuming it's from Nestle, but like, is it like a pre-made? Oh, it's just a commercially brewed tea. You know what's funny though is those commercially made teas, I bet, are made more properly than most tea shops in the States. Now, you can get many other non-Nestle brands of pre-made tea, but I'm talking about the bottled stuff at least. I'm not Paimon. Please don't. I mean, you look awfully like a Paimon. But if not snack, why snack shaped? Yeah, mercy food, exactly. My tea is all as a little cup. Delicious. Now what? So you put the tea. So you got the hot water. You put the tea bag in the mug or whatever in the hot water, and you let it sit for like 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, you pull the bag out. Now you can look at I say 3 minutes, but you can look at exact instructions of what it says for yours on your box. They'll say like X to X minutes. Yeah, you can just. The water should not be continually. You stop heating the water once you get up to temperature, and you just put tea in. This is really not that complicated. Yeah, it's not a bag. It's a cup. What do you mean? Is it blended things in a little cup? What do you mean? Is it like instant tea? Is it instant tea? Is it blended things in a little cup, or is it like a tea ball? Is it like a one-time use tea ball? If it's instant tea, if it's something weird, like if it's not a tea bag or just loose leaf tea, just read instructions on your box. It's going to be slightly different. Assuming, I don't actually know what Restart has. You have the hideous face. Wait, you don't like it? You don't like it, Alice? You don't like my little sticker? It's like it looks, I don't know. Restart, just look at the brewing instructions on your tea ball, but is a tea. It's like, it sounds like a tea, no, not like that, Rexy. It sounds like a one-time use tea ball. I have no idea. No, there is instant coffee. I mean, there should be literally instructions on the box of whatever you got there, Restart. There's going to be brewing instructions this game. I don't know what you got. I don't know. I can't tell you because it sounds like it's not just it's something from ingredients. I made it myself. But I made this myself. It's beautiful. Oh. Yeah, if you put a name, oh, it's not tea. The brewing instruction is going to be different. That's not. It's herbal tea. So it's like what I told you actually slightly off. Yeah. I believe it's not. I mean, let me check. I believe it's not tea though. Oh no. Oh no, it is tea. It's just named really weirdly. Why would it name like this? It says to put in water for 3 to 5 minutes and remove it. No, it is okay. No, it's black tea. It's black tea. It's black tea. They named it very strangely, like how you would name herbal teas. I looked up the full thing. All the instructions say is you put it in hot water for 3 to 5 minutes and you remove it. It's not complicated. If it's bitter, you keep reducing time until on the brews until it stops being bitter. So like 3 minutes. I would just do 3 minutes, like I was saying. I don't know how. Yeah, no. It is a tea blend, but nothing wrong with that. But yeah, you put it in the hot water for like 3 minutes. That's how. I don't know why so the way that they named this is the same way that long companies named herbal teas. Which the reason I say herbal teas are not teas is because there's literally no Camellia sinensis in it. And Camellia sinensis, so I'll take the full thing off in like 10 minutes. I only leave them on for a little bit, but people did request it. But the Camellia sinensis is a specific plant, and that plant has certain brewing characteristics where the other herbals are generally very easy, or it's like if you can put like mint, you can kind of brew for quite a while. But if you have, let's say, actual Camellia sinensis, after 3 minutes, you want to pull that off usually. It really depends exactly on which tea though. There's exceptions. Just in general. Yep. Awesome. Pouring that. Yeah, so you're gonna do that now. Oh yeah, go ahead and put the tea in the hot water for like 3 minutes, and you pull it out. And if it tastes bitter, add some milk or sugar. If it's not strong enough, you can just brew it longer. But it's gonna be hard to taste it before it cools down. I'm another one who's used to have mint bush. A lot of people have mint bushes. I would say I highly suggest people having mint bushes as long as they like mint. Because it's a really easy plant to have around. I don't have one for 2 reasons. One, I don't actually have any house plants. But 2, I don't like mint. I don't like mint, so yeah. Rexy has that in common with me. Where actually, Rexy, you just like a lot of foods, so you not liking mint is not surprising. I'm not super picky, but I do not like mint. It tastes like mint. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I just like a lot of foods, yeah, especially mint. Yeah, mint is one of the few things I don't like, but that's fine. It's fine. Like I'll eat a lot of stuff. The candy. Oh, I don't like No, so I've been able to avoid eating the candy cane. Oh, you know what the thing is? You know what really bugs me? Is people have mint candy canes, but have you had the superior boysenberry candy canes? They're very rare, as I've only seen them a few times. But like boysenberry candy canes are so much better. Actually, I don't really see that much boysenberry candy in general. Boysenberry, like candy, like I don't see much boysenberry stuff in general. What the berry? There's really okay. It's spelled like a boy, S-E-N berry, boysenberry. It's a real thing. Like your emoji thing? Are you talking about are you talking about the thing on my head or if you? But how you doing, M the RT? If you're talking about my membership emotes, we do have here. You can get by joining the memberships. I should have a membership goal up on. So we get more emotes. But you guys can, like to remind you guys, you can throw stuff at me by joining the memberships, or you can also throw stuff at me with super chats. How you doing, MRT? We are just chatting about whatever's. I should get Streamloots up so you guys can dude redeems like that thing. Oh yeah. We were talking about boys. So we're talking about Rexy, how they she doesn't like mint, but she's okay with the candy canes at least twice a year. But I was like, why not? Why don't people just have the boysenberry candy canes? Because I've had this before. They're really good. Or in general, I almost never see boysenberry stuff at all. I don't know if the berry's rare or something. I know it exists. I just don't know how rare it is. I don't know why I never see it. Yeah, it's like it tastes different. It's its own thing. I would say it's, if I recall correctly, it's somewhat similar to raspberries, but it's its own thing. It's another berry. It's another berry. I stared full and I will stare at it for another 5 minutes because I did say I was going to remove it. I should say, when I set up Streamloots, I probably have free Gotcha pulls for you guys to do, and for that, it would do stuff like add the little folding guy up. I feel like I've had boysenberries before, but we used to have berries grow everywhere. I think they're like I don't know. Like, I know they exist, but I feel like not everyone knows they exist. Are they rare? I don't know. Well, let's make some more tea. You know, I know what I was going to do. For a second, I thought I was like, oh, I don't know who I'm going to feature. I remember who I was going to feature. I know who's I'm featuring. It's okay, Grimson Reaper. It's okay. You are here, and that's what matters. It's tea time. We are enjoying our tea, and today we are having the Bei Dou Tea 2022. And this is the 50th on YouTube tea stream. So that means we have... Wow, I've really been here that long, haven't I? That's crazy. That's crazy. Might have the head pants. I don't know how I'm supposed to give you head pants. I can give you metaphorical head. Or I can head pat you with the wand if I find it. Here we go. Here's your... Actually, it's a little big. Here's your head pat. With the wand. That's about as good I can do. Oh, yes. Oh, for more tea? And yeah, I do want to change my BGM to... I should just, like, find a BGM that I should loop or something. I don't know. But I have been using this one for a while. It's one of those... There's so much stuff to do with content creation, and it's one of the things I put off. This is the reason I'm using this one specifically is from Dover. And I just need something that wouldn't copyright strike me, you know? Because you can always use your stuff. Today's been tough. I'm sorry. I'll have to give you lots of headphones then. Yeah, Crimson Reaper. Yeah, I'll give him... I hope that coming to T-Stream will be able to make things just a little bit better. No, to let you be able to relax. Yeah. I just opened up my comments on my dashboard. Someone said early to a YouTube short I put up like 2 days ago. Good beans. How you doing, Jessica? How you doing, Jessica? We are doing more of our tea today. Oh, how talks? Yeah. It's calling me a ginger tea. Oh, you have a ginger tea. Nice. Orange ginger tea sounds good. But what was it? My brain going burr. Yeah, just get something tasty and relax. Oh, so for the people who care about Genshin, though, for this, I think the only thing I got out, I think Rexy, she just watched the stream this morning. The only thing I got, I guess it was this morning. My time's whatever, no more, don't worry about it. She watched earlier. I have an essay, but due tomorrow? Due tomorrow, exactly, Mackenzie. As long as you get done. Make sure you get it done. I snuck into your, how was I saying, stole your sanity? Down my sanity! Why? I had so little of my city left. You just stole the rest of it. Oh my gosh. But the only thing I really got out of the 3.6 stream was, is it Kava? What's the blonde guy? That's the only thing I got out of it. Like, oh, he seems really good. Like, I feel like they really didn't 4-minute trailer to play to start. Yeah, the 4-minute trailer is the only thing that mattered. You know what's funny, Rexy, is on the Twitch version, the 4-minute trailer got like scuffed because the Twitch stream crashed with 200,000 people trying to join and watch it. So I watched it later on YouTube. On YouTube, when it went up on YouTube. What do you call an emoji like that? Talking about which emoji? Are talking about in chat? Can you fly around? I mean, I can fly around. It's just funny. It's just funny. It's just peak humor. Is this what you mean? Go back. But TUG, which emoji are you talking about? Talking about the one by the names, or? Sorry, I don't know what you mean by which emoji. Talking about the cry. Talking about stuff on my model, like this, the crying, or? Yes. You need a very high Q to understand. Oh my goodness. But I don't know which. If you're specific what you're referring to, TUG, I will try to explain. If you mean something in chat. Oh, just saw your tea and your pet rat. It's actually a pet. Okay, actually, I don't have a rodent problem at all in my apartment. Like, it's actually nice. I can leave food. Like, I don't, but I've had. There's a bit where I left food out because I just was tired and cleaned up next day, and I don't have a bug or a rodent problem here. I'm like, so when I grew up, I used to remember, like in California, whenever there was, it's too Mackenzie, you should good luck, Mackenzie. Just do now. Oh, good luck. But no. Like, one time I was just tired and I went to bed without cleaning up the kitchen. Yeah. Eat him. Thank you later. I don't know where you found it. Okay, no, I do actually have. It's funny you say rat, because I do have a plushy rat. I have no idea where it's at. It's somewhere. I'm tempted to try and grab it, but I don't feel like spending like 10 minutes looking for it. But I have a plushy rat that I got when I used to play D&D. And one of my companion character, or well, all companions, one of my, you know, you have your familiars in Dungeons and Dragons, sure you can. I had mine as a little rat, and I got a plushie to go right along with it. So I would bring the plushie rats to the games. Oh, now it was very blatantly stolen from another YouTubers stuff that I watch Your Realms, but called Petey. How you doing, Butterbean? Hey, that's what you do for D&D games. How you doing, Butterbean? We are having some tea. We're having a good time. Want to see? I love your ship and Claudia. I glad you like it, Jessica. I enjoy doing these, and with the more people, the better. So glad to have you. Glad to have you. Wow, my battery's full on my phone. Finally. I don't know if you guys could hear that sound, but if you heard it pop home a second ago, my phone finally fully charged, which is good. You know, I started to stream with like 70%, and it's plugged in, so it obviously charges. But it gets a lot hotter when it's charging and going. But now it's fully charged. It's just not much heat. It's good. Yes. I enjoy these streams. Honestly, out of all my streams, I've said before, and I'll keep saying it, but these tea streams are my favorite. And like, if it was feasible for me to only do tea streams, I probably would. But that's not feasible. Like, it'd be cool if I could just do like tea streams and an occasional game. But again, that's not feasible. I do like the game streams as well. But, you know. Sure, I do enjoy these. The thing is, my game streams it's easier to get people to come to game streams because, you know, a little more normal. Yes. First templates fail, but still drink. Oh no, you added some milk and sugar, right? Was it restart? If it was bitter, you probably brewed it for too long. Or did you figure out what you did wrong? I want to hug you so much. It's no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Darty. Maybe someday we'll get a plushie. We will have a Docky at some point in the near future, which is, I guess, close to it. But the Docky is not going to be the chibi. It'd be a normal one. The Donkey would be based off the May actual design, the full. It's still hot. Okay. It's okay. You'll see. That's okay. That's the other thing I don't like about brewing in mugs. Is if you brew in a mug, it takes forever for it to cool down. Whereas if you see me brewing like how I'm doing right now, is I could basically drink right away. It's probably bitter. It's probably is. It took me time to rewrite Rick and Morty. Oh gosh. Yeah. No. I mean, it's because we don't need spam like that on YouTube, Rexy. There's nothing you could say in a live stream that deserves more than 200 characters. Absolutely nothing. There's really no point. It's like I don't know what Twitch's character limit is, but I have a plastic cup. Oh no. No, it's gonna melt. Put a meme channel. You can do that. That works. I'll look at it later. Oh man, I just realized I have to go look for another. I have to look for another art piece for this upcoming week. I will find one. I will find the elusive. It was so far. I mean, I'm plastic really strong. How you doing, Dairy? Hello, hello, hello. It is Chat and Tea. We're enjoying my tea, and we're having a good time. If you wanted an Eminem song that would take up a bit of space, oh yeah, that would be quite a bit. Did anyone remember? Yeah, did everyone remember to smash that like button? It's real important. Helps not features. Oh gosh, I do. I know I don't have a. I don't know exactly what my taste in music is, but I know my taste. I told Kit that like, oh, I don't. It's not. I was like, oh, I didn't like it. I don't think it's maybe a bad song. It's definitely not the sort of music I would want to listen to. But I don't listen to music that much in the first place. But music taste, everyone has their own music taste. I think I think mine's not that. What I've heard of Gorillaz, I think I've liked. I just don't really go on my way to listen to music much, so I don't really. I'm sure I have just defined a music taste. I just don't know what it is because I never really pay attention to what I'm listening to, except for I like that or I don't. It was sweet. That's good restart. So how long did it take to make this tea? So if you're making so what I'm doing for Gongfu style brewing, every infusion is like 10 seconds or so. So I'll show you. So all you get, so for Gongfu Tea ceremonies, you will want a gaiwan, like you see here. This is gaiwan. You put around 5-ish grams for my size. Actually, this is 8 grams. Don't worry about it. So you put a bunch of tea in a vessel like this. It has a lid, and then you're gonna put hot water in there for like 10 seconds. Fill the water. 4 minutes. Fill the warm water. Wait, what do you mean? No, Gorillaz. I thought Gorillaz is pretty popular. I don't even know. I think I've heard stuff I've heard from I've liked, but like I just don't really go out of the way to like do anything along those lines. Like I like a lot of music, but I just don't go my way to listen to stuff. Anyways, you put it for like 10 seconds, and you push the lid here. And you pour like see it's already done brewing. Some all time. It took like 3 minutes to brew it. And I didn't put the tea in. Oh, okay. Yeah. You wait to put the tea in until after it's done heating up, right? For 3 minutes. Yeah. And 3 minutes is probably good. So it tasted sweet. It's not overbrewed. It's good. On deep days, when it started boiling. Yeah. So you pull that, you pull it off the source of the heat once is done, right? Oh, I do. Okay. Regardless of their music, their character designs are on point. Like, I've always liked that about them. Even if I don't like, again, I've never really gone away to listen to music. You pull it off. Yeah, you do not keep it on heat. You do not keep. You also, how are you heating it up? How are you heating the thing up? Do you have like a tea kettle that you put the tea directly into? Because normally it's a tea kettle that only the kettle itself only heats up water and you pour that into something else. Like I just don't know where your setup is. And hi, Maxie. My hands, yeah, my hands. These are my is a hand cam. Hello, Maxie. This is my tea stream. Do every cheat and cheat and do every. Yeah, it starts a hand cam. So yeah, this is a hand cam. And I'm making tea live on YouTube. There's a pot and water. Okay, if it's just like a, I guess if it's a pot, you can kind of technically do it like that. They're tiny. What do you mean? My hands aren't small. They're perfectly average size. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure my hands are like normal sized, but like. If I recall correctly, I wear like large gloves. I can't remember, but if I ever wonder Elm's, yeah, like I probably would like their music. I just didn't. Like if someone played the music on a playlist, I'd probably like it and not know. Doesn't retain water as much. I don't know where your setup is or your start, but you have a way too complicated setup. You should get like if you had like a normal kettle and you just pour that into a mug with, I don't know. You made it really complicated, whatever you did. You have a pot, but like it's a teapot. You don't like a normal pot you make noodles in. You cook with. What are gloves? Want fingerprints on cups? The gloves, it's just part of my design actually. Like for my cooking streams, I do do without gloves. What's your, it's he is I'm a magical boy. I'm a magical boy. I'm Daishima, a magical boyo. We have the wand you can see over there. And yeah. Eventually I will do like a proper debut. What? The model back there is finished. Magical tea boy, yes. Yeah. Normal. Yeah, I mean you can do that restart as a very scuffed way of making it. Nudge, maybe on 5. Dairy. Hey, at least it's better than when I had my 3D model. Like by far. I used to stream with 3D model. This is much better. Oh. Well, my 3D model was the right proportions for myself. Yeah. Pot for noodle. Yeah, I mean restart. You could do it. It's just very scuffed the way you're doing it. It's hard to explain how to do it. How are you doing, sir, bud? It's going great. It's going great. We are enjoying some. Yeah, I mean, the problem. Okay, Rex. The reason I didn't like my 3D model is it didn't have the full iPhone support, and my graphics card could barely run it. But like if you make a model, I mean it's still limited. I don't know. I think now that I'm on YouTube, I would not care as much about the stuff I was missing out on. But it's still more. Actually, it's a lot nicer. But yeah, I figured a way around it. But yes, that's good. Man, we're doing good. We're doing good. Brewing some tea, talking about stuff. As we do. On our tea time. Well. Tasty tea. Again, we are drinking some oolong. Again, I can get a non-chibi life tea. Oh yeah, you could do a non-chibi life tea. Like it doesn't have to be a super high-end life tea. A basic one's fine. Yes, we have the Bei Dou is what we're drinking now. So oolong. Yes, you can listen to possibly I mean, I'm not RT. I could, But I just generally, yeah, feel free to try it again. You can restart. If you could go to like Walmart or something and pick up a kettle for like 20 bucks, you have a much better time. They're not even expensive. And you can use the kettle for like hot chocolate and all sorts of stuff. I don't know why you're trying to like make it in a like a normal pot. It sounds like such a pain. You can get nicer kettles. They're nicer, but like for 20 bucks, you can get a kettle. It'll do the job. You plug it in, it heats up. It's fast. Yeah. Also, those $20 kettles will heat up, roll like faster than the pot took, like way faster. Of course, you do not put the tea into the kettle. It's just to heat the water up, and you put that into another thing to brew. Yeah, I'm saying you'll have a much better time. At least you're not using a microwave to heat it up. What do you? Let me first answer your first question about the listening stuff. I can try to remember. Let me here. Let me put a note in my stuff to listen to that. I generally don't listen to stuff like standalone. Classic Beach by Liz. There we go. There we go. I will try to remember. I wrote a note to listen to it. Yeah, or you can message me too. But a suggestion? No, that. What was the other question? What do you do? What do you do? Like apart from YouTube, YouTube is basically what I do. I am a full-time content creator. I technically have this one other thing I kind of do to make money, but it's such a it's a site I make money on. It's gone bitter. Oh no, restart. Yeah, you might have. I don't know. It's hard to control what you're doing when the way you're doing it's very scuffed. I don't know. It's hard to explain what to do for you. But either way. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, I basically do. I'll miss your friend. Oh, well, I can't do much for you, Maxie, but hopefully you can at least enjoy yourself here. Have a good time. I guess I don't know. That's all I can offer. I can offer good vibes. But yeah, let me rephrase what I said earlier to EnVtuber. I have this other platform I work on very casually because that platform is basically dead. Every so often I'll get money from it, and that other platform I'll do like 10-20 minutes in a week. But it's also the reason I haven't ran out of money. Yeah. But yeah, oh, thank you so much. And that's why, like, any money you guys support me for, like, super chats or memberships or get some ad revenue, that goes directly into my stuff. You pour it out, yeah, give it a start. But it doesn't say it's good, pour it out. Don't pour it yourself. But yeah, see you later. See you next time, RT. See you next time. Yes, I do be a full-time creator, flying close to the sun. But I swear I won't burn. I swear. Yeah, that's why I'm able to dedicate so much time to these, is because it truly is just content creation I do. Everything else is secondary. Whoop. Let's pour this here. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Okay. And we got that. Like, I do want to do my Chanchy, like, application stuff like that. That's still related. Honestly, I feel like if I got to Chanchy, I'd probably completely stop doing my other side thing. I'm not sure, though. I'd probably want to 110% dedicate my time to that, but... Like I've said before, I won't ever be able to tell you on this account if I get into them, but you'll figure it out, probably. Not that I'm going to guarantee I'll get in this wave, but... I haven't even applied yet. But if I get in, I hope you guys find me again. I won't be able to tell you, NDAs and that stuff. Yeah, contracts. I'm not under contract yet. Kettle? Wait. What kettle? What kettle? Are you still there, Alpha? You said your kettle's busted. The thing I was probably mentioning you about the kettle is Pikami we used to go by the tea kettle, or goes by the tea kettle nickname. I don't know if OC is still there. Yeah. Pygmy. It's talking about Pygmy. Yes. Anyways, let's go and move brain go. Oh, I fell under a platform in Sanctuary, falling off. How do you manage that, Rexy? Let me just. There we go. Okay, I replied. I didn't focus on you guys. Oh my goodness gracious! Why am I looking at DM search stream? I'm a bad streamer. It's a big circle pit. Yeah, there's some places you can clip through in Genshin. That might just be one of them. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so obviously I was teaming them about Pygmy graduating and said I had to pick up the slack from the tea kettle graduating. Because people always called her you wonder if she was because she got real high pitched and stuff. I believe how the reasoning was it. And me being tea, you know, that was kind of a stretch. My father doesn't want a tea. I mean, I don't know. Restart. You might. That's one of the things. Restart. That might be one of those things you just have to deal with having a scuff set up until you have your own place or you move out. She seemed like a good streamer. I feel like I probably should have watched her more, but I just recently I've been just watching indies mostly. But see you later, RT. See you later. Yeah. We pour more of yours. Whoop. And filling it up. Whoop. Bye-bye. But yeah, so here's been graduating. I do wonder if she'll come back because she was part of a corpo, right? I wonder if she'll come back as an indie again at some point. I feel like she's just kind of tired. Because she was like VTuber for like 3-4 years, right? She's probably just tired. I don't blame her. Because like if she has enough money to basically legitimately retire, I would. I don't know if she's made that much money, but she might just want to move on to more traditional work. Who knows? She got harassed by a publican, but that just comes with the territory. That just comes with the territory of being a content creator. It's a damn sure fit. But she might have been tired of getting harassed and wants to move to a more traditional job. Yeah. Especially like the more popular you get, the more likely you're going to be harassed. It doesn't even matter who you are. Unless you were literally like, no, everyone. It's okay if you don't want it to. Did you ask me a question? Did you ask that question? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm 26. Maxi. I thought you asked a question before that. But yeah, no, I'm 26. I do say that in my my intro video on my channel. But yeah, I'm an old bean. Now, for you guys in chats, please don't say your ages, especially if you're minors. But yeah, but my age is known. But a lot of creators will have their ages known, and then their chat, it's better for them not to say their ages. It sounds like counterintuitive, but like it's okay for a creator's age to be public. But you guys don't need to say it. Yeah, honestly, a lot of VTubers are around like currently 24 to like 30 right now. Maybe 33 at the oldest, it feels like. And there's some older, but like, it's just the age range that we're all finally ready to like, let's go start streaming. We have a time to do this. There also was a pandemic, it made it a little easier. But like, where does at the age that it was easiest to start? Yeah. I'm 300. yeah, definitely. I thought you were a dog. No. Gosh, the pirates. I'm blanking on her. Sento is her name, right? The pirate girl. She's like 30. She doesn't say her name publicly that often, but the pirate girl's old. And her character age is 17, I believe. No, it's not. She's like 30 or something. But no, I believe the Marine. Yes, Sento is like 30. Yes, yeah. She's an older age range. She's a senpai. I don't know how 17 Forever got, like, it's whatever. Botan could be older, maybe. I also, who's the VTuber that went from Hololive to being independent, and being her own? I'm blanking on her name. She has the Free Force model. Oh gosh, blanking on her name. The one on the left on good terms. Blanking on her name. But I think that VTubers is pretty old too. Kason, yes, Kason. I believe Kason's pretty old. I can double check. How old is Kason? No, that's not your age. You are not 22. That's your character age. There's no way you're 22, Kason. There's no way. No. No, I thought she was closer to my age. There's no way she's 22 though. No. She's making me feel old. Age. I can't find it. She's definitely under 30. She's definitely under 30. She's not. But I think maybe she's 22. The shiny all blower. You can do whatever you want. I didn't feel like being. Oh, so I was gonna get rid of the. I said I was gonna get rid of this because it's over 10 minutes. I said a long time ago. There, goodbye, Flappy. But yeah, my lower ages and stuff are the same as mine. Thank you. I don't know what that is. Let me check. Who's that? Who dance? Takane. I don't even know who this is. Is this which this is Hololive? Oh, because I haven't kept up with Hololive's peoples. I don't know how. I don't know. There's a lot of older people. Hololive's call her senpai. She's probably in her 30s. She's probably. Yeah. I mean, Hololive is a little more. I feel like I want to say that Hololive feels more secretive of their stuff. Like they're trying to be more in character. Oh, thank you so much, chat. Thank you so much for chat. Hopefully the stuff works. Hey, Streamlabs. How much was 666? But thank you so much for super chat, Jetta. How are you doing? If you would have had a message in there, I would have read it. Put out. What? Let's see if Streamlabs throw stuff at me, huh? Streamlabs? How delayed it's gonna be, huh? Streamlabs any day? Wow, Streamlabs. When are we gonna have the update? Poggers! Well, it's just gonna be like a full minute delayed. I know it's working too, because like I can show you. I can go. Oh, it's not there. I can go connections. It's connected. It's just Streamlabs is back. Oh, there it is! There it is! That's so annoying! That was a full minute! Streamlabs is so bad! Why would anyone use Streamlabs out of their own will? Didn't feel like much. It's just for a surprise. Oh, thank you so much, Data. No worries, no worries. April's tomorrow. Finish the 27th. I realize it's due in April. Yeah. April is. It's technically today in most places. It's already. April's here. April's here. That means tax season. Well, for the States people, tax season. It's end of April. If it's at the end of April, you have some time. You know what else is at the end of April is Honkai Star Rail. It's better have it finished early. That's right. It's April for you. I am. It is not April Fool's stream. I have a Minecraft stream tomorrow, but it's the extent of here. Actually, let me get the. I want to get Let me get around, babe. I don't want to add the wrong picture, so let me copy this somewhere else. No, not that version of it. Where's my There it is. You just go to like documents, I think. There we go. You go to images, thumbnail. April Fool. My April Fool's participation and extent goes to this. This is as far as I went for April Fool's. Yeah, I assume everything's due at the end of a week. Yeah, this just get it done early is always nice. But yeah, that's the extent of my April Fool's. Actually, you're right. I think that was Rexy. Actually, this is not the right version of the thumbnail. The right version of the thumbnail is not blurred in the background. Whatever, doesn't matter. There's another version of this thumbnail I have somewhere where it's not blurred in the background, but yeah, it's the little Herobrine in there is whoever say his name. That's all I'm doing for April Fools. Yeah, that's all. I'm not doing anything in particular outfit besides that because I ain't have time to plan stuff. You know, it's fine. It's more tea to make. Excellent. Man, people used to be crazy over. Oh gosh, they really did. They really did. It's funny. That was back in Slenderman days. I still think the funniest thing to me is the Endermen are just legitimately just Slendermen. Like that's all they are. That's all they are. I like the Endermen. They're like an extra little enemy that's doesn't burn. They're scary, but you can avoid them. You know, they're good. I don't remember when they added them, but they were a good addition. I know they added a lot of useless additions to Minecraft over the years, but that's a good one. That was a good one. Boop. There's more tea. If you make them angry, what I do for an Enderman is because I always carry a bucket of water, just out of habit. And if I see one, I will just bully them by putting water by their feet. So you can kill them that way. If you have lava, it works a little better, but yeah. If you have lava, you can just throw them in there. Oh, so I will say that you carry water. Oh yeah, sorry, I skipped that line because I can read. Yeah, I always just carry a bucket of water. You can also carry a bucket of lava, but Endermen used to scare you. They still kind of startle me, but if only for the fact that they can weirdly teleport sometimes. No, it appeared. I'm just illiterate. I just can't read. Oh. I want to say, maybe ask him a question to. No, attacking Endermen if you're not really geared is kind of dangerous because they do a ton of damage. I don't remember what type of armor you need to be protected by them, but maybe enchanted. Probably at least enchanted like iron, I would assume. But enchanted diamond, you're probably okay. Actually, there's a lot of reason to carry buckets of water. You can climb and descend cliffs. You can deal with lava. You can, if you're falling and you're really fast, I'm never that fast, but if you're falling and really fast, you can use it to save yourself when you're falling. You can do a ton of stuff. A change in netherite would be good as well, but isn't netherite like take forever to get? Like, isn't that the one where there's like one and a bajillion blocks in the nether? But isn't that what it is? Yeah. Is there a better way to get it? Yeah, like is that gonna be one of those things I never bother getting a bunch of? I don't know. I know people use TNT or beds. Actually, no, I don't think you use TNT. You just use beds to mine it, right? Because aren't beds cheaper than TNT? Probably, but it's just blast mining, I guess. Because I guess the netherite won't explode from the beds explode. Oh, is that the thing? It's because the bed. No, you can just put it behind a wall. It's probably not that much damage. It probably depends on where you're on money. Beds are cheaper and easier to get, yeah. I think you can just have a wall and put it around a corner or something. But they do explode immediately, but it probably depends. Probably depends. Actually, I think they don't explode until you sleep in them. I think you can put beds down, but they don't explode until you right-click them. So you can probably have like a barrier and just right-click. There's blast protection at walls. It'd probably work. Team better because you can add as many you want. That's true. I do know that people use beds to kill the Ender Dragon. But Steel Flint and yeah. Yeah, I'd probably make TNT. You probably want a creeper farm or something. Yeah, it's far past the point of where I'm at. Right now, I'm like, oh, I barely have my diamond. I still haven't even made an enchanting table yet. Because, you know, you need to get the books, you need to get leather, you need to get all that stuff. And we haven't even made our enchanting. Like, we have enough diamonds. I have the diamonds. The hardest part is getting diamonds. So we have the 5 diamonds. I need to make a enchanted pickaxe, which means I just do not use that pickaxe until we get our farm stuff built up. But I also don't need to go into the mines until then, so that's cool. That's cool. And I just keep on raising up my farms till we get the leather and the sugar cane and stuff to make the books. We need all sorts of books. And one more tea. We're almost to the halfway point of stream. I'll be featuring an artist. Hooray! Oh, so I do have to say, it's such a small change, but I do actually really like the chat. So if anyone wants to know, the chat on screen is literally a web source. And it'll show all the chat messages. So that's good. It's a live chat as well. But I feel like it's almost nicer than using the whatever it's called. It feels nicer than the other little CSS thing I had. Because now it's dark theme. I volunteer mulching job tomorrow at a local library. Yeah. So I can actually uncrop this. And you can see it's literally a chat window cropped. Now this is not a window capture, it's actually a web source. But it's literally it's the only way to get a live chat window in YouTube because it's super scuffed. And it's just gonna have like no lag at all. So I actually don't need to crop the top. I do need to crop the bottom. Boop. Here we go. Alright, that's good. Boop. Excellent. If it works, it works. Yeah, the thing is that the traditional way, you see people on YouTube having their chats, it's probably for like stream elements. I mean, there's no more lag than a stream has, which is like 5 to 10 seconds, which I don't think is a real issue. I've never felt like 10 seconds of lag really matters for a live stream. Like, because it takes the human perception takes time to read and see chats. It's not like you're having a real-time discussion with one-on-one. I mean, I guess if you only have one person chatting to you, it's kind of a problem. But like, what are you talking about? I don't know what Restart's talking about. Are you talking about your mulching one? You spawned once? Are you talking about you're never volunteering for your mulching job again? Mulching job sounds like a lot of work. I went to jump down onto a platform. There was a cutscene. They were so GI'd. Oh no, rip! I've had that happen a lot, Rexy. Oh, it's okay. Restart. My brain goes blur. Eventually, I'll be able to have a CSS chat it's faster than this, or I mean, it's same as this, but nicer. Yeah, if you look at most streamers' chats and they have something that's not just a window capture, there's two options. One, they can have a CSS thing I have where it'll be only top chat and they can delete those messages, or they're using something like stream elements where it will show all messages, but you can't delete that, which is a problem if your chat is not fast enough to always have new messages every second. Because if you don't have new messages every second and you have something bad that goes on stream, you can't delete it. So if your chat moves fast enough, you don't need to delete messages because it'll be off screen in a second anyways. Or you can delete messages, but you know what I mean. But like for me, as much as I love the sport, you guys know my chat doesn't move fast enough a lot of time to not delete messages from on screen. That's a feature I need. That's a feature I need. It's more of a small streamer problem, I guess. Small streamer problem. Let's restart. Which talker? Is it because I don't even know what you're referencing? My brain going blur. I have no idea what you're referencing, guys. It's fine. It's fine. I am just a bean. Just a small bean. Oh, you're at one. I think this is the last of this kettle, and then we'll be doing art. Nope. And we do have a second kettle we drink as well, guys. Don't worry about that. Basically, for anyone who's new here, I drink through a kettle of tea, and then I refill the kettle, and we drink another kettle. And once that kettle is consumed, after second kettle is consumed is when we end. We're on the first one. So after first one consumed, we find some artists and feature them. But I don't know. I lost my train of thought there. But we're only like halfway done. But at halfway point, we always feature an artist. Indeed. You got the beans. Let's drink the tea. Delicious tea. You can get. I think there's. Is there this one? I know we're really close to halfway point. Oh, there's one more after this. Okay. I do know exactly who I'm going to feature though. It's an artist who I have been friends with and not been able to feature them yet. Let me actually get them wrapped while I'm drinking tea. Let me just make sure. Yeah, let me just make sure they're not a terrible person real quick. Let me do my, Okay, they're probably good. They seem clean. They got a clean bill of health there, Rexy. They got a clean bill of health. As far as I can tell, at least. Yeah, they seem fine. Here we go. I mean, I could be extra clear. Which tracker? Time to fight Amanda somehow isn't Electra, even though he... What are you talking about, Rexy? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Who's you talking about? Scaramouche? Oh, yeah. Scaramouche, I like his whole story. He's a good story. I think we're good. I have sufficiently double checked this person. I think we're good. I do like his fight. You haven't, Rexy, you're doing his fight now. It's a fun boss fight. I believe you do the story version. There's a normal version later, but he becomes a weekly boss fight, as you've obviously seen. There's like how there's Targalia's weekly. There should be another. I didn't really see a mention of it, but if 3.6 doesn't have a new weekly boss fight in Genshin, there should be one for 3.7. It should be really soon. We're due for another weekly boss fight. But I didn't hear mention of any more. That doesn't mean there's not going to happen, but I just didn't hear any mention of any. Mm-hmm. Scoos. And pour. Skirmish, skirmish. Will you do your Fandango? It's a fun fight. There's 3 phases, as is typical for those boss fights. Actually, I think you do 3 phases for a lot of boss fights. I'm thinking about it now. Yeah. My understanding of the online world is dwindling every day. It's okay. It's okay. Restart. You don't have to understand everything. You just gotta understand what you can and do your best. Just do your best, and that's all you can do. Here's the end of that kettle there. Okay. We will just drink what's in here. And I will go BRB 4 minutes to refill the kettle, and we'll feature an artist. Now, today's artist is going to be DearBah, if you have heard of them. But I'll get their stuff up and we'll feature them when I'm back in the bathroom. I feel like I'm 34, like compared to younger. Maybe. It does feel like there's quite the age gap sometimes when you're talking about stuff on the internet. It really does. Because the internet just moves fast. It just zooms by. One day people are talking about this and you're keeping off it, and then you no longer keep track of what it is. You're just left behind like an old man. You miss out all of these TikTok. Well, technically, Alpha OC, a lot of the TikTok trends make it outside of TikTok and like Reddit and other places, but you're probably just also avoiding the places where the TikToks are reposted. But it's fine. I don't keep up too much of it either. I stopped watching memes, so it's fine. Yeah, I mean, other people can enjoy it, but you by no means are required to consume meme media. There's always whatever for, like, you shouldn't force yourself to consume a type of media that you don't enjoy. Because why would we do that? There's so much stuff to consume. That's why you should only consume media that comes out of here. Just Daishima should just be your life. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Let me finish this cup here. He's just gonna say, I mean, I don't specifically on my TikTok for your page. It's a lot of watch Daishima 24/7 exactly. For my, how many hours of art do you have? A lot. Especially because until recently my streams were longer. I switched to doing shorter streams ever since I got YouTube Partner. But if you watch me 24/7, excluding time you sleep, it would take quite a while to catch up at this point. I think it would take it'd probably take you at least a month to catch up, I bet. The thing is though, as closer you get to the caught up is, it'd be easier catch up, stay catch up now, because like, I stream a lot less now. Where the VODs store, they're on YouTube. Restart, all my VODs are on YouTube. You like when the stream is over, it immediately turns to a VOD. So you can just always go to my YouTube channel, go to the live tab, and they're there. It's a lot though. Now it's on, I mean, we're streaming on YouTube Restart, so of course they're here. It's the same video you're looking at right now. If you were to go to the same URL like an hour, or actually it'd be like 3 hours from now, I don't know, whenever stream ends, it immediately turns into a normal video. That's how live streams on YouTube work. Yeah. Okay, so we have... Alright, so I finished the tea from the first kettle. We're gonna go BRB. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'm gonna refill the kettle for a second kettle. Let me take my gloves off first. Came back to lurk. Thanks for coming back to lurk. We are about to go BRB for 1 minute, and then we're gonna feature an artist. But thank you for coming for the lurky channel. It's always appreciated. Okay, now BRB 1 minute. Oh, so how's your message blank there? Restart. You're filling my Gatorade bottle. Oh no. Be right back. I'm back. Press space, what do you mean? Oh, you can put... I didn't realize YouTube allowed that. Anyways, I'm back. Stop spamming in chat, Maxi. We appreciate it. No spam. Well, I'm back. The kettle is a-going, and we're gonna go ahead and feature an artist. Thanks so much for welcoming back, Sir Bud. Brother Lion's back, yes. I'm back. Oh, I hope your break for the minute was good. Restart. There we go. We got. Oop. Close these TMs. Get the chat here. Oh no. Oh no. Did I just... Oh no. I can't move the chat. Oh no. I put the chat. Oh no. I can't move the chat window. All these it's fine. So on my screen I moved my monitor, so I put the other chat window in above where I can move it again. I don't know when the Windows allowed me to do that. It's fine there. It's fine. It's just gonna be scuff. I can't. No, I can't actually close it because it's part of. There's literally nothing I can do about that. I think when I restart OBS, it might fix. I broke it. It's like I moved the bar you click on the drag windows up outside of the frame of the mod. Anyways, let me get the window capture going. Boop. And then I will boop, get window capture, Twitter. Actually, no, we have a. Oh, whatever. I'll do it again. Let's see if it deletes it. Twitter shill here. Now drag it down. And then we're gonna go ahead and transition. It's something like Window Shift Arrow. Let me try that. Window Shift Arrow. No, it's not working. Window Shift Arrow isn't working on that window. It usually does, yeah? But no, it's not. It's not. It's just there. Like I tried Windows and arrow keys when snapping it. That window doesn't support snapping, so you can't move it manually with key bindings. Thanks, OBS. Thanks, OBS. Oh, fantastic. We're just gonna. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, today we are featuring DearBah. There we go. They're featuring DearBah. I've known him for quite a while. We'll show off some of the art here. Currently, they are doing this your character here, which doesn't really show off the art much, but hey, if you want your character here, I'm showing off that. That looks like I just started that not that long ago. I don't know. Fine. But here's some of their actual arts here. I really like DearBah's art. I don't get to actually look at that, see it that much because Twitter doesn't like to show it. But here's one of Atlas they did, and we're just waiting for the kettle to heat up. We'll go for some of their arts. I don't know if they have. I'll just go for a media tab and hope for the best. Why are you stroking that ladybug? I mean, not lady. Why are you stroking that worm there? There we go. Looks like they. I need DearBah. I'm trying to find which one I know. It looks like it's all their arts here. How you doing? Yeah, how you doing, Sim Valley Dave? Yeah, the art's really cute. Yes. Here's, I believe, Jurdis as well. Here's one for B Queenie. It's just a more finished piece of why I'm zooming in on it. Ladybug, yeah, definitely. I know my bugs. I can't remember what the worms are. Caterpillar, right? It's caterpillar, right? But I'm doing good. We're halfway between an RT stream, and we're currently featuring DearBah on stream. If you like their art, please consider commissioning them. I'll see if I can find. Like a commission sheet somewhere. I don't know if they have one. I think it might just be one of those times where you DM them, and I'm hoping I don't see anything terrible on their thing. I'm pretty sure that DearBah drew this. Like 90% sure. It's been a little harder to. This is one wants to be a little hard to find. Here's another commission. The commissions are good. Let's see, but I didn't realize. Yeah, caterpillar. Yeah, I know. Can't spell. Yeah, I know my bugs. Look, and that's DearBah's model. You know what's cool? What's cool though is at some point they started streaming. When I first found them, I believe they weren't a VTuber. They were an artist for VTubers. Shady particularly is where I found them. Let me see if I can find some other art. No, let me see if I can find a commission sheet or something. Can I put that up there? Okay, let me see. Let me go to their Twitch and see if they have a link to like a commission sheet or something in their about panel. Do they? They do not! Well. They do not. Let me see if they have a... Yeah, that's fine. We will live with what we've shown. Again, please go give DearBah a follow if you like some art you saw. I like the art. They do hair designs as well. But we're gonna go back to RT now that the kettle is heated up. Wow! Go back to boo-boo. The tea is all heated up, and we will continue the tea time. I just always like featuring artists on stream because it's just what I do. We gotta give artists love. Boop. There we go. Can I still, man? That bugs the hell out of me. I can't move this other window. Huh? Oh, I fixed it! Okay, guys. I realized, okay, the way you can fix a window that goes off screen, I forgot you can do that, is you know how you can shrink a window on like the bottom corner at an angle? If you do that, Windows will rescale the whole window and push the top banner down. But there we go. Now I can move my chat window in front of me instead of to the right, which normally my chat is on the right side because it's on my other monitor. But I put it, I didn't want to cover up, you know, when I was doing the Twitter, there wasn't a good way to do it, but there we go. It's back in front of me, so I can just look it forward. Because for the t-shirts, I am only on YouTube, so I don't need to have multi-monitors or whatever for this. But let's make some tea. Again, we're doing Gongfu Tea. If anyone has any questions about the whole process, feel free to always explain, ask questions. I would love to explain. I do want to do educational content still. It's just Windows. I have priorities of long-term stuff that needs to happen. That has to happen. Well, but yes, I did fix it. Let's see this while finish up a story. Fighting for schools or finishing for school. So yeah, no problem. Feel free to lurk while you listen along. I know a lot of people like working while they watch my T-streams. It works pretty well. Now I do know some people miss when they used to be able to do that for like 5 hours on my old writing. Oh yeah, makes sense. That's right. You know, you must fight. You must fight your school. No. Here, go back to this window. Yes. Frank Wingber. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry, Sim Valley. Don't worry. I lost my train of thought there completely. absolutely completely. But it's fine. I have no idea what I was going on about. It is fine. It's fine. Oh, jeez. Whatever. Yeah, I would say a lot of people watch these streams while they do other work, and people used to, because when I was on Twitch, because I used to be on Twitch, and now I'm on YouTube. When I was on Twitch, my tea streams were like 6 hours long. But now that I'm on YouTube, that doesn't make sense to do. And so it wasn't healthy to do anyways. Even ignoring the amount of tea I was consuming for those, I know people like, oh, dude, literally like work the whole 6 hours. You get 3 hours now, or whatever. Deal with it. I had to fight for your mental state. Oh, yes, that's very fine for, yes. It's a fight worth fighting for. You know, I was kind of unhappy that I had to get rid of my old kettle. I'm not talking about my old kettle, my old Taiwan. But on it, I think this one looks a lot nicer on camera, just because of the contrast. So it worked out. Your local animator, you are. We're like an hour and a half in. We just finished our featuring of an artist at like the halfway point, but we still have a long way to go. But how you like your animator? We're having a good time, vibing. There's still much tea to consume. Hey. I typed 2,500 letters and no one will ever know where. Oh no! It's okay. Okay, it's okay, restarts. You'll never know your secrets. But we're drinking the teas. Again, I will show the tea we're drinking here on screen. Second, let me just pour this here first. We are drinking, again, this is Bei Dou tea. Ooh. There it is, it focused. Boop. And we'll go ahead and pour it in. Because, again, the best part about the Gongfu Tea, which I'll explain the process again here in a second, is the fact that the brew times are so short, so I can just keep making fresh tea on demand. Here. I'll go through the whole step here for anyone who hasn't seen it. Again, so for Gongfu Tea ceremony, you have a few things. You have your Gaiwan, you have your fairness cup here, and then you have some sort of cup. Now, traditionally, you would have a much smaller cup than this, a much smaller cup than this. The reason this cup is so big is because I'm alone. This is normally something you shared with other people, like 3 people or something, or at least one other person. But I'm here alone, so I drink the whole thing instead of splitting up. Traditionally, what you do is you go from this Gaiwan or some sort of vessel that's small and the leaves can fully expand, into a fairness cup, and from the fairness cup, you go from that into a bunch of itty bitty cups with like 3 other people or something like that. So I mean, it is sad, but you guys are here with me, so it's not so bad. Someday I want to do like an in-person collab where I share this tea with someone. Because like on Sunday I will be doing a collab with Rexy, but we're not going to be, physically sharing the tea. But someday we maybe will be. But yeah, it's fine. But all you do is you get hot water and you put it in a Gaiwan, like I was saying, or any sort. There's other small vessels that work too. But there we go. And put the lid on, like so, and you're gonna push the lid so that only the liquid come through. If you ever drained, you're gonna make something, no problem, go make some tea. If you're going to, if you ever made like noodles in a pot and strained it with a lid, it's the same sort of thing, only it's way more optimized. Like, this is actually made to do it. Like the curvature of, all you do there, and you tilt. You see, the liquid comes out, but the leaves stay in. We're starting to make tea, it's okay. What I'm doing is different than what you'd be doing anyways, but you could easily, the way I make a tea is probably easier than, the Western style with like a teapot and whatnot. But it's really hard to mess it up. And it's done. You'd go from there into sharing a tea. But you had a distance appointment today, animator? Hopefully went well. But no, I don't have anything to add on to that. Oh. Let's go and drink the tea. And the cool thing though is because it's such a it's a good and a bad thing. I'll call it most a good thing. So because it's such a small amount of liquid, the tea cools off pretty fast, which is why I have a double-walled cup here. So it cools down slower. And traditionally, you would also heat your teaware up so it cools down slow. Whatever. But so I have this bowl of plate on top. It's essentially it really is a bowl with you put a plate just like made for just. It's such a simple vessel. Gongfu tea is very simple to make. You could make Gongfu tea in very scuffed setups. Like I could probably make it in like a small cup and then just strain it with like a small, I don't know, something. The thing that matters, actually, I forgot to mention, the most important thing though is I have a very high ratio of tea to water here. And it is here I have I do 5 to 8 grams of tea in this vessel that have around 100 milliliters of water. Traditionally for Western brewing, you'll have 1 gram per 100 milliliters. So around 5 times the amount of tea. So yeah, there's a lot more tea, so the tea goodness it extracts really quickly compared to if you were doing, Western style. It takes like 3 minutes to extract, but because they're able to extract the goodness so quickly, the bitterness it's called tannins. Tannins is not getting extracted, so it doesn't get bitter, so you don't have to add milk and sugar and whatnot. So you just get the good yummies. That's why Gongfu is nice. It cools off fast enough so you can just drink it immediately. It doesn't get bitter usually. It's a lot smoother of a drinking experience, and it's not hard. To be honest, doing tea like this is easier than brewing normally. So I'm not sure why this way of making tea is not more popular. Maybe because it requires stuff people don't have, kind of. But it's really not that hard. It'd be nearly impossible to screw up. Not impossible, but nearly impossible. It's fine. Now I have seen companies come up with stuff where it's a different way of doing Kung Fu, where they have like a thing where you put tea on top and stuff. You put tea in a little vessel, and there's a drain spout on the bottom where you press a button, it drains out. You can also do Kung Fu like that. The only thing that matters in Kung Fu is you need to have a way to get the water out. And you need to do short infusions. So you need to get the hot water in really quickly, you need to get hot water and to get the hot liquid out really quickly. And then you have to use a high ratio of tea to water. That's all that matters. You could use any vessel out there. Now, it won't be traditional if you're not using Gaiwan, but it doesn't matter. But the thing is, though, Gaiwans are cheap. This Gaiwan's like $8. It works fine. You don't have to do traditional though. You can do whatever you want. Some people would like to do more traditional. Some people like to have, I don't know. The thing is, it doesn't even require, so when I say decent tea though, it's not expensive. You can get tea that's probably as cheap as the tea bags you'll buy in a store if you just buy a slightly bigger bulk loose leaf tea. Like tea, people are under this weird idea that tea is expensive when it's really not. It's really not. It's pretty easy to find teas around, like a lot of black teas and stuff, where for like 25 cents you can do a whole tea session like I am doing right now. Now mine's probably closer to the $1 mark, that's because I'm having more expensive oolong, but there's really cheap tea out there. You'd probably be buying I don't know, half a kilo or something like that if you want to get those prices. But tea is not expensive, and Gongfu tea ceremonies are not hard. The teaware you have also is not expensive either. The only thing that's expensive in this tea setup is this tea table, and you do not need a tea table. You can do it on towel. It'd be fine. But oh gosh. I wonder if people can tell when I'm hitting the clip button on my side. So I have something I want to say. Like you guys might sort of tell what I'm like. Oh, I'm gonna go to make this a clip. So I'll make some statement, and then I'll pause for a second. I'll hit the clip button. I don't know if you guys can tell. But how long will I be streaming long term? It depends on how well the streaming here goes. My streaming, I don't have any end point for my streaming. There could be a point where, like, let's say like 4 years, maybe I transition into doing mostly video content and maybe a rare stream. I don't know. I don't know where the future lies. There's also, if I get into a corpo, that timeline will extend greatly. Because then in corpo, I'll actually probably make a lot less video content and probably just stream. So, it really depends. Like, if I were to get into a corpo, like, you know, whatever, I would probably just, yeah, I would describe it. Because it'd be at least 2 years of being like streaming full time for them, and then corpo would be like Hololive, Sanji, or any of the other. And those are really the only two I can really think of that would make sense to apply for, because as a male VTuber. But yeah. Welcome back, Simi Valley. I hope you are doing well. We are just talking about all sorts of stuff. Yeah. So whenever you hear a VTuber talking about corpo is going to be like, again, Hololive, Sanji. To a lesser extent, I would not consider VSojo corpo to. Let me explain the reason for that. So VSojo is more like a esports company. Every single one of the people have their own power. They're more like a bunch of big VTubers. They're independent. They come and collab together. More officially, but they're not really corpo. They're all big VTubers who are not corpo. But then we have. There's all sorts of smaller VTuber corporations, agencies, and whatnot. But then there's like myself, where I am independent, and you know, I do whatever I want, which is both better and worse. But yeah, but you know, but if I get into a corpo, I would obviously my lifespan of being a VTuber would vastly extend, or if I just end up popping off a bunch. But I'm not planning on anytime soon ending, though. I do want to keep doing this career. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to be. I want to be a VTuber, and it's been over 2 years, but like it's slowly getting better, you know. Right now, audience, I did have that pivot from Twitch to YouTube, and that kind of, you know, did the thingy. It's okay. You smashing your keyboard there, restart. It's okay. It's okay. Now we're gonna go fill this tea up again. Whoop. Very big. Excellent. I was trying to do something on your keyboard. I don't understand. But yeah, I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon. Like for me, again, at some point I could see myself going more on the video creation side, just because it's healthier, and with like a stream every so often or something like that. But that's not anytime soon. That'd be like a goal where maybe I would just have a few streams a month and just do a lot of videos. Like it would be super cool if I could just do like 3 to 4 streams a month and then do like maybe 1 or 2 videos a month or something like that. But and make them all super quality, you know? We are so far from that. We are so far from that. And the reason for that schedule, the thing that's good about the schedule would be if I wanted to do more, like if we were some sort of special event that we will start writing. It's not gonna be anytime soon. It would be restart. As long as I'm independent where I'm at, it makes sense for me to just stream as much. Like I could go down to 4 streams a week, but I wouldn't go further than that. Not anytime soon. Most likely, even if I got, I can't really see myself really going below 4 or 3 days a week for streaming. But I'll still be less than what I used to. How you doing, Magical Bond? Boop indeed. Boop indeed. Instead of making, because if you only do like 4 or if you do less streams a month, you should make every single stream a big event. It's a strategy that's actually worth it. Because, you know, it's fine. It's quality over quantity, which I think I'm still in the quantity stage. I'm not really burnt out. It's more on the fact of like, I would love to have more time to do other stuff, but really, quite frankly, I'm less worried. Like I'm because ever since switching from Twitch, I'm definitely a lot healthier on my work hours, but it's more about being able to support myself, which I'm not at that stage at all. I don't make enough to pay for rent. I do have savings, but those are quickly running out. But it's really about that. If I can, like on ad for no, I mean, you must have refreshed or something, Magic Bone, because there's not mid-roll ads. But yeah, the reality of it is, I've actually been good about not doing too many streams to burn myself out. So I used to stream like 24-hour streams randomly on Twitch, but now I don't do that. I stream a lot less. It's a lot healthier. I'm not worried about burning out. It's more about the fact of, how do I describe it? I just need to, it's more just whatever needs to happen to be able to support myself through content creation, essentially. I just need to grow on this, get more people in the streams, get more people to watching the videos, you know, that sort of stuff. Yeah. Slowly. We're not there yet, but like, yeah. It's like the bird is in the air. I don't know what you mean by that, animator. I'm not running out very money yet, but we are getting there. I would say my funds are lower than I would like them to be. That's what's like joining memberships and super chats help with. I'm not saying you have to if you can't afford to, but like, again, everything you guys get, like, support me with, let's go right back in the stream. And because I've said before, I don't really do stuff out. How long do you go? Oh, I could probably, realistically, if I go until, because I would have to, I have my stonk, well, not stonks, like actual stocks I could sell. I don't know, I could probably make it the rest of the year, probably. But like, it really depends. Like that's like going very close to the sun. That's going very close to the sun. And I don't get anything other than food and rent and stuff. Yeah. The ideal though is to start getting myself out of rent into the green and then be able to use that much savings I have to reinvest it in the stream. The reason I haven't done, it's one thing. I'm looking pretty far into the future, but like, yeah. I do have, I'm not gonna be able to, I have a side thing I do, which is, this is my job essentially, but I have a side thing I can do, I sort of sometimes do to make some money from. This is not consistent, but like, I have tried looking for a job. If this job industry in the States is not the best. But that's why I'm here as a VTuber content creator. But YouTube is slowly getting there to getting me out of the red. I don't actually need to get my full rent on content creation from YouTube and stuff alone to be able to Google. You want cat? Sure, I can put the cat on. I don't need to get the full money from content creation into this to be in a pretty good place. Actually, if I consistently make about what I made this month on YouTube, I think we'll be pretty safe. Because it'll probably go slowly. If it slowly goes up, it'll be fine. So it's not as dire as you think it is. But just know, if you guys give anything, even if it's just your view, it helps a lot. It's like I am aware I'm flying close to the sun, but if you're aware how things are in the world, it's how a lot of us have to deal with stuff. It's just the reality of life right now is a lot of us have to fly close to the sun if we want to have a chance. Now I don't think I'm actually at risk going homeless, but like, Yeah, we have some time. We have some time, and I think I'll be able to make it work. It's one of those things. Yeah. Oh, here. Oh, I do want to say though, first of all, I do live alone, but it's not like if it ever talk about, someone might assume like, oh, maybe their parents are helping. I have not had financial help from my parents in a long time. This has just been, I had a previous job I did online. I kind of sort of slightly casually do it sometimes still. And from that, I had savings that I've used for this year and well, all these years. It's because I basically burnt out on that job and got into VTubing. So yeah, I did burn out, and I took like a year off of working. But that was before I started VTubing. Yeah, I think it'll work out. But I'm going to look back at this and be like, oh my goodness, I flew so close to the sun. It's just, yeah. It's very spicy. It's very risky if you look at it. But like, I've tried to get a normal job. And I know I have a lot of friends who are my age. It's just how things are. Because I have limitations where I get anxiety with driving so much. Yeah. It's a rare start. Don't be I'm letting you tell them back, but don't worry too worried. Again, you watching this stuff, or if anyone like super chats or joins memberships, we get that. We slowly keep growing. We'll be fine. It's not maybe as dire as you think, but contributions do mean a lot. Essentially, I'm not telling you to go spend money if you don't have it. You just watching and being here for me chatting, that is plenty. I will. That's also part of why I'm trying to apply to Ninja Sanji, because it'd be a little safer to go through there, and I think my streams doing here will hopefully, like, oh, I've been okay on YouTube, maybe take me, and you'll be able to find me. Like, I have such a recognizable voice that I think you'll be able to find me, and so it's fine. I'll be if you see someone in like Ninja Sanji doing Handcam Tea streams, it's me. Because they'll let me do it. They'll let me do it. And move the sound due to... I don't know what you're talking about, animator. Oh. But I also need to move. You'll have... Yeah, here's the thing. Here's the thing though, Restart. If you get into either Ninja Sanji or Hololive, it's really hard to not do well enough to at least not have to worry about your rent. Like... You like your bare minimum, because they have advertising and such. Like, I think my issue's always been that, like, if I can get in front of an audience, and I think I would grow really, really quickly, because I have a friend, Vesper, who he's similar, although he got going a little better than I did after a while. But he's similar in a way that, because actually a lot of male VTubers like this. Once we're like get a corpo ad push, we blow up a decent amount. And Vesper's doing really well, and I'm really, really happy for him. I do want to do a collab with him, but I need to be big enough for that. It might be kind of complicated to do an Sanji X Hololive collab. I don't know. We would make it work, I bet. Because both of us have had a collab idea we've wanted to do. I haven't talked to him since he became Vesper, but I know he wants to do. I'm sure he'd want to do a collab with me still. It'd just be like, I know I'm too small to do a collab with him right now, but if I joined with Ninja Sanji, he'd probably just say, and then Manager San and stuff, would say yes. Or if it's something like the Hall of Stars. If it's Hall of Stars, I got to like Hall of Stars, a new gen. If I got to a Hall of Stars gen, it'd be easier. I don't know if they have apps up with right now, but yeah, that's how it'll be. Yeah, I just do my best every day, and that's all I suppose I can do. Boop. All I could do. It's like there's certain things that are easier with corporate backing, and VTubing is definitely one of them. There's some people who succeed despite that, but I think I'd be okay with the restrictions. Yeah. So you're just pushing with all your resources. Yeah, I'm basically it's pushing with fine guns. Basically, I essentially just do what I have, but I'm also pretty good with my money, which is why I haven't ran out. I don't like overspend on. I've had a couple things I've splurged on, but very. I make sure if I'm depends on where state I am, I manage my spending on stuff. But yeah, so the reason, yeah, Tea, Genshin, Minecraft, yeah, basically. But here's the thing, though. I bet if I got into, here's the thing, the reason I do we'll get into Minecraft is because I'll describe it. It's just because those Minecraft and Genshin are just popular enough that I can do it. Right now, I could do other games, like I don't have a big enough base. But if you're at like a corpo, I could be able to play like other RPGs and just do them, and it'd probably work fine. It's one of those things. I've thought a lot about stuff. I do like Minecraft. Here's the thing, I do like Minecraft and Genshin. They're just the most popular games I enjoy. And they're really popular, so I've been playing them. And then there's also Honkai Star Rail. I'll be playing that when it comes out. Yeah, but I would love to be the sort of person who would just play RPGs. It's just, you know, it's harder to do that as an indie until you get a baseline audience. You know, variety streamers is harder. But if you have a corpo backing and you get some core audience, so you can do whatever, then start doing it. But the other thing, though, is when you're in a corpo, do you have a manager that helps you decide on that sort of stuff? Because they look at the stats like, oh, you can probably try this game or whatever. Like, I'm totally down for that at this point. I used to be against it. I could do it my own, but, I think I need that support. But so I'll apply. I haven't made my application video yet, but I'll do it. I'll do it. Bam. Tea. There we go. More tea. It's fine. There's a lot of stuff I think about. I don't really talk about much. It's fine. But Minecraft is fun. Minecraft's fun. I mean, there's a reason, like, if you go look at the Hololive girls, now is a better time than never? What do you mean by that? By doing Minecraft and Genshin? Or... I have no idea. Which specific content you're talking about there? So I think I might actually go to the bathroom again real quick. Kind of feel like I should. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom again real quick. All this tea. I don't always do 2 bathroom breaks during the tea streams, but I think I'm actually gonna do that here. I'm gonna very quickly go to the bathroom. If you guys not already smash that like button, please do smash that like button, and we will be back in 1 moment. Get my gloves off first. I'll be back. Applying good. Oh yeah, better apply. Yeah, like it doesn't hurt. It does not hurt to apply. So I'll apply for this new generation Sanji. I'll see if Holostars has their app up as well. I might do them as well. But BRB, be like in 6 seconds. It's gonna say something about a kettle. I'm not filling the kettle. I'm just going to the bathroom. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. Let me get. Boop, boop. I'm back. Thanks so much for being patient. Yeah, that's better. Sometimes like, oh, I could technically not go to the bathroom like another hour, but nah. I drank a bunch of water for stream. There we go. And you got gushers, nice. I think I remember when I was a kid, there was, I actually did a food testing. You know, like they give candy and survey people, or well, they give some food and do survey. I remember there was like, I can't remember which of the gushers. 8 more again? 8 more what? But get my gloves back on. 1 second, my gloves on myself. So I did like, they had us try whatever gusher it was, and they were like, oh, try it out. They made, I don't know when it was in, was it in the 90s? It would have been early 2000s. Gushers, type. Let me find, there's different types of gushers. They made a more explodey gushers. I don't remember what they called them, and they had us try it. But yeah, anyways, there was they made a type of gushers at a certain point in early 2000s that had even more of the liquid in it, like the juice and whatever, the candy filling. And they're like, oh, and they had to like try it. It was like, and then you just go nom and explode in the. I was like, oh my god, I can't remember how to describe it. But the way I described it was the same way they ended up describing it in the commercials. Which is not to say that they used what I said. I think that I was a child and every other child, or like a lot of us, were saying the same thing. Oh, I think it was like was it? Gosh, I can't remember what theme park it was at. It was at a theme park. Like, I don't even think. I wonder if my parents got paid for that, or you just get free candy. I don't know. I don't know what I got for that other than I got to try some candy, which I was down for. I got to go into a room and try a couple pieces of candy and then describe what it tasted like on a survey before it was like out for the public. But I don't know what I got out of that besides candy. Did my parents get like at least like $20, maybe, hopefully? I don't think anyone got. I don't think we got money for that, but they should. They should have. Here, to make some more tea. Handy. Exactly. Yeah. The thing with my what I've been working on most, if you guys have noticed a slight shift in my content, has been like for my shorts. I've been making a way where I can do it in an efficient way while having more time for longer form videos. Because be honest, you need 100K right now for that. Oh yeah, definitely. They should go back and just give me millions of dollars. That'd be great. But like I need to make long form videos, like 8-minute videos. What? Oh, we're talking about the Rexy. Did you finish the 3.5 story? Oh yeah. The 3.5 story is really good. It's really good. I'm pretty sure I know what's You're not talking about Tainari. You're talking about. Yeah. You're talking about the one with the hug and stuff, or I don't know. There's few emotional parts. Oh, the emotional part. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it without like spoiling. So, I think you're before where I'm thinking you're at. Oh, the hug. Okay, then yes, that was so good. Like okay, for in Genshin though, like I told you, like Hoyo's gotten really good at the story ever since Sumer's been so good. It really has been. I'm hoping the 3.6 continues that. We shall see very soon, very soon. But I'm glad you're enjoying that while the lurking. And pour more of the tea. Yum. It's good, it's tasty. Oh, stretch. But yeah, yes, I'm hoping that Honkai Star Rails also starts out strong instead of being slow how Genshin was, but we'll see, we'll see. I'm pretty sure that they put more love into their Honkai team, so probably. We'll see. Yum. But yeah, I'll reiterate what I said earlier, as in, so for what I'm doing for my shorts, and you guys probably noticed it, is instead of making original content for my shorts, I started to instead just take my clips from the streams and then make them into shorts. And then I'm planning on at the end of the month do highlight reels of those. And then, but more importantly, it's more efficient. It's more efficient, mostly because of my ADHD, but whatever. But it's more efficient, so I'm able to hopefully start to work towards having more time to work on long form content. Yeah, I do hope I get into one of them. I will be sad to lose contact with some people. Realistically, probably what will happen is the people that have contact on my non-VTuber, like my legitimate private account, but not my DaiShimaVT Discord, but the other one will probably hear something. But I won't be able to make any statements on my VTuber account. Which is probably, yeah. So, which is only a few people have that one, but everyone else, you guys figure out where I went, and I won't ever be able to be up front like, oh yes, that was me. 'Cause you know how it is. But you can still support me if I get over there. It'll be very clear. Like again, if you see me graduate on this VTuber account, and I don't say that I'm not going to a corp, like if I just say I graduate and don't really elaborate too much on it and just say, oh, just into fluffy stuff, that means I went to a corpo. If I say I graduate and I specifically say I'm not going to a corpo, got Libri. Oh no, I have Libri. You're talking about the other Libri VTuber. His private account is like super public. But no. But yeah. Basically, if I have a real graduation, be like, okay, I graduate, and I will specifically say that I'm not going to corpo. But if I don't say that, I am. But that's the only way that I'll be able to communicate with you guys, because contracts. And now, other people, I have no issues with other people saying it, but I won't be able to one to say it. I will not be the one to be able to say it. Because I have no issues with people knowing I was like this, I don't get one. Actually, I don't think that most YouTubers care when they switch. Unless they did bad things, but I don't have any baggage, really. Like, if some VTuber got into a corpo and had baggage they want to get rid of, I guess that makes sense, but I don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't have that much baggage, or really any. I'm a pretty clean slate, so it'd be fine for people to know. We'll see what we end up doing. I don't think a lot of people. It's fine. Like again, it'll be very obvious because I will whatever corpo, if I get into one, I would be doing Handcam T-streams like I'm doing right now. I could even be this, actually, you know what? I would convince them to give me like $100 or something to buy new teaware. I would be like, oh, we don't want people to think it's the same person. So I would convince them to give me money to buy new teaware. 100%. I would try to convince them that, because I want to, like, oh, if I use the same teaware, people will know. so I would make them buy new teaware for me. But it's gonna be a hand cam, it's fine. But I'd be fine. I'm doing great. Magical Bond. We've just been chatting. Hand it over. Oh. Because probably what would happen, what I would do for an Easter egg is, oops. So this hand would probably be like an Easter egg where I may, if I want to like not immediately show it, I don't know. Like, the other day how often they should take breaks, be taken from work, I struggle to know. I'm not good about, here's the thing, I haven't really taken a break from work outside of like weekends, quote quotes, in a long time. I can't really help you with that. Like I took I don't know, I feel like I would feel better about taking a break if I get to the point where I'm not worrying about money as much. I struggled and want to take a break. Oh, I get new gloves. Here's the thing, I could possibly even do it without gloves. Here's the thing, what will happen is I probably will ask them to have some sort of gloves on the character, and then I'll have gloves of that color. It might be different gloves, sure. But like, yeah, I would buy, if even my gloves stay black, I would just buy new gloves anyways. These ones are, I don't have gloves on for my, I don't have gloves on for my Fiber King. I do not have gloves on for my cooking streams. So, you know. Oh, Fiber King deleted their message. So yeah, like, I would probably voice change. No, I'm not good at voice acting. Here's the thing. There's the same thing I said about Vesper. Our voices are very distinct. I don't think Vesper does a voice. From my understanding, he's fairly similar to myself, as in we're just boys who stream. And we're just ourselves. We're ourselves. I think it's why people like Vesper as well. Now they did. I don't know if anyone here follows Hall Stars much, but from my understanding, he has a bit of character they had him do. Like they had him pretend he's not good at technology. But that's all stuff his manager told him to do because it'd be good for social network reasons enough. But like Vesper on stream is very much just himself. Outside of a few fluff things. I was trying to be stupid. It's just okay. It's okay, Fiber King. It's good to see it though. Sound too smart. I don't know if you might be that. I don't know. I'm confused. But yeah. I probably won't change. I'm not good at voice acting. I cannot voice act really well enough to deliberately change my voice. So like if I reincarnate in their form, it's just gonna be very similar. maybe I'll sound happier because, you know, I would have, you know, less to worry about money, but yeah, it'd just be me. But that's the thing, some VTubers voice act the whole time. They put a character voice on. That's not me. Yeah. No, I would not use a voice changer. I would not use, those voice changer softwares are terrible. And there's no reason for that. There's no reason to do that. There's no reason. Now, I would probably set up voice mod for the echo memes, but I would only do it for like the memes, make it echoey, you know, but for typical talking like this, it wouldn't be toggled on. Oh, yeah, go call your grandma. I'll see you around restarts. I'll see you around. We'll probably be wrapping up in a bit anyways, because we're getting close to the end of the tea. No problem. We still have like 3 or 4 cups of tea though. Something like that. Oh yeah. These tea streams are always like 2 to 3 hours long. As is typical. Boop. Oh. As someone that tried Famous Voice Changer, they're terrible. I think it's better to use, instead of voice changer, a straight text-to-speech voice I think sounds better than a voice changer. If you're making content around that. It doesn't really work as well for live stuff. But voice changers are basically not good. They're gone better. Yeah. But there's no reason for me to do that. It's like people like my voice already anyways. Now. I bet if my voice sounded all different, it'd be like, oh, someone help me fix my microphone, or maybe to get me a better microphone or something like that. Like, it wouldn't be like, maybe all the audio quality gets better, or it totally would, but it wouldn't be because I'm like putting on a voice. It's just because like, oh, the equipment I had changed. Like, oh, you know. No. You sound like you sound what? No, I don't need a soundboard. Actually, I should eventually get a soundboard set up, but you have to make sure to, you know, like, don't worry about it. Eventually, but not now. It's fine. It's fine. Hot. It's hot. I need, but yeah, Rex, you need to do more stuff. Yeah, I think people, because the thing is, like, there's no reason. You can add. Oh, you can do verb. Yeah, I know. You can do. I would use voice mod for that, and I could add echo and reverb and stuff like that. But like, by default, it would be off. By default, my voice would be how it is now, with probably better mic settings and maybe better microphone. But it would, yeah. It wouldn't change too much. Because again, I'm not going to be doing like a character. I would do myself. Because people should know better by now that forcing someone who's not good at doing a character voice is never gonna end well. Like if you look at some, I mean, she ended up being fine. But like, she's fine now. She hasn't forced herself to do it. But like, one of the early reasons, if anyone remembered Maury Kelpie, if I'm saying her name correctly, her early streams, they were forcing her to put on a character, and she's not good at that. She's not good at that. But when she started to be herself, and she broke character, and she's herself. She's much better now. But like, certain people can do a character. Certain people like myself, it will probably make things worse. We're better people like us for ourselves. Again, Maury's great. She's just better since she started being more herself. But yeah, this how it be. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. But yes. And more tea. Why don't we? Whoop. Tea for days. Boop. I do need to send an email sometime after stream. Oh, there's always a million things to do. Why isn't there? I have to finish doing my taxes, which, oh my god, taxes are okay, so I'm self-employed, and taxes, my taxes are basically like a month of living expenses. Like, it's not cheap. And then I had another big commission I did, which is the last big commission I'll have. April was a very expensive month for me. But post-April, I should be back to minimal. Oh. Oh boy. Taxes are a menace. You probably pay, oh, probably. Well, yeah. Because I don't... I could technically no. Because I bet that... It's not like he doesn't pay in taxes, but he'll buy something and make a loss and technically get back. Because it's not like... It's not that much taxes percentage. But he won't be paying in taxes. He'd be paying in other places that he recaptures money other ways because he's evil and stuff. But yeah, on paper I do. But then he will be buying some bullcrap art, and then it's just a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, it's not. He's spending money. He's spending money. The money. If you're talking about money just going to the government for my taxes, oh yeah, I 100% there. There's money being spent to avoid the taxes, and that money he's spending to avoid taxes is more than I'm spending on taxes. But you know, it's obviously not positive for him, or he wouldn't do it. That's how it be. Although in California, they just added a luxury home tax, which is hilarious to me. And I don't know if there's a good way for them to avoid that. Aha! I'm pretty sure it's not a good way for them to avoid it. So, they have at least... It's not even that much of a tax. Like, I think it's like 5% on like these multi-million dollar... No, actually, multi-million is not that much in California. I think it might be over like 10 million or something crazy. Well, yeah, I am not educated in taxes. I'm not professional. Tax is only good if you get actual, but I mean, I would say people do. If you live in like California, you do see where your money's going, but like, yeah, no, you do get money for. Don't be silly. Don't be silly like Rexy. If you're in a good state, you do actually get good stuff from your taxes. The difference is those places would be a lot better funded if, you know, your people were actually paying a fair share. But no, there's some states that do good stuff with their taxes. Not all of them. Not all of them. Every state's different. Every state's different. It's not the truth, Rexy. There's you can see if you're in a good state, there's actually good stuff comes out of it. You can look at states that don't do anything with their taxes, and you're not good. It's a state by state thing. There's only a few ones to do good with it. Yeah. They're doing little. They are do stuff with it. You know, I'm timing you out, Rexy. Stop getting into bullshit politics stuff. You're gonna win no friends by that. But you're not here. You're not here for that. You keep always going in discussions. This is gonna make people dislike you. And we're finishing up here soon. Your soul is dying there, Grimson Reaper. Well, you're gonna have to repair that soul. You're gonna repair your soul. With some tea. Yeah. Some things you cannot change in the world, and you just gotta do your best. You gotta do your best with them. Boop. You don't want to? That's okay. You want tea? Tea is good. See, that's why people should, you know, it's like, we don't need to talk about that stuff no one cares about. We have tea. We have tea. You have tea. There we go. Ripper. Miss, I just timed her out. Like, she was getting a discussion that's gonna make people angry for no reason. There's no reason to bring up topics like that. It's one of those topics that are, you just don't talk about online because it just makes people angry. We're here to have a good time, not get angry in fights. But tea is good life. That's what we're here for. Talking about politics and religion never ends well. Never. Why talk about that when we talk about tea? Here we go. Tasty. Tea. Now, man, I wish I could do something where I could send you guys someday, regardless of what format, someday I will have a way to send tea out to people. Like, I would love to be able to send out like Gaiwans, and I would love to be able to send Gaiwans out and like whole tea sets. Do you have a favorite? It's hard to say favorite tea. I definitely like probably there's a couple black teas. Actually, do I have it nearby? I mean, I think I do. Here. This tea right here is one of my favorites. Don't worry about just things laying out. Don't worry about that. This purple black. This is one of my favorite teas right here. Do you know one anime called something? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Dirty Jokes Don't. That's a really good anime. Top 5 favorite. Teas don't have flavors. At least let's talk about tea blends. When I'm talking about teas, I'm not talking blends. This purple black tea, I would say one of my favorite teas. It's not a flavor. It's not a flavor, and it's all from the same plant. It's plain tea, but it is processed in different ways and whatnot, and, you know, harvest from certain areas. But yeah, the purple black tea is one of my favorites. You know. Ah, tasty. There we go. Go and pour. And there we go. Do you have? Remember Love? Oh yeah, that freaking the Dirty Jokes anime. I'm blanking on the name for it. It's see you later, animator. See you later. We'll be wrapping up here soon, anyways. But have a great rest of your day animator. Yeah, that's a really good anime. It obviously has adult themes, but it's good. It's been a while since I've seen it. I believe the anime didn't finish the manga, but I enjoyed what I saw. Love Nectar. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good one. And we'll go here and drink more of this. There we go. Sippy sip. There we go. Excellent. Oh, you know what I was thinking of though? We probably, because I was talking about like eventually sending you guys stuff. I bet it would be really cool is what if I had like okay, it's not gonna be anytime soon, but maybe eventually when I'm big enough to pull it off, what if I did like a sponsored thing of a company where people could buy like a set where it either would include the teaware as well, or just a tea I'll be having on those streams. Like imagine that. Like imagine if I planned my tea out as like a, you know, a thing where, how to describe it? I planned my tea by the month, and people do like a tea club blocks or some sort of thing. We're like, oh, this is the tea I'm gonna have this day. This is the tea I'm gonna have this way, and people will be able to, you know, try it out. Yeah, that'd be cool. I think it'd be totally doable. You've already yes. We did an artist. We already did the artist that was earlier. We did today was DearBah. If you look at my retweet on Twitter, it shows DearBah. And yeah. Can you see link? Yes. I know. Let me just link him again. I'll just link him again. But you go to this is my Twitter if you've not followed that yet. But there's the artist we featured. It'll also be pinned, or it'll be after the t-shirt's over. I always link them in the description, such. Yeah, DearBah, I've known them for a while. They're a good bean. They have good art. I really like their art. If you ever watched anime, positive YouTube. Oh yeah, if you've Viper for the dirty jokes anime, it's very. You know, what do you think it would be? It really is. But hey, it's good. I don't know how much further the manga goes, but I'm sure it's further. I'm sure it's further than the anime. Because that's how it always is, unless it's like a full completion, which I don't think it was. I feel like there's so few animes out there to fully adapt the mangas or light novels or whatever. Those feel like they're so rare. They do happen. Very rarely, but they're so rare. Which is unfortunate, because a lot of times anime is an advertisement for the source material. And that's become less of an issue lately, but that used to be the case where we'd get like a 12-episode anime, and then it was just really just an advertisement for the source material, which was a bummer. But they've gone better about it. Tea. The tea is good. VTubers. And we got Lance. But yeah, it's just some. I don't know. I'm glad it's better than it used to be. We do have. You also have some recently. There's been more and more gacha animes that are actually good. Although it's mostly from like one studio. I'm hoping that the Genshin one ends up being good as well. I can't remember who's making the Genshin anime, but I have high hopes for that as well. But like in general, I just feel like the anime industry has been doing better than they used to. About you know, it feels healthy. The industry feels healthier than it used to be. All right. Okay. There's that last minute tea. There is the Genshin anime being planned, yes. there's a, it's being planned and it'll be done whenever it's done. Boop. And there goes that. And 4. Let's finish this last bit of tea up. We'll see if anyone's doing stuff as wills. Wow, there's a lot of people. Why is there so many people doing stuff? Huh? You know what? I think I know what we'll do. We goes old ears. We go, let's see. Hopefully I have stuff set correctly. Once it loads. But yeah, they're just gonna animate. I don't know when it comes out. I think it's like next year or end of the year or something like that. Good check. Oh, please, stuff. Please load. Why is stuff not loading? Oop, now it's loaded. Now it's loaded. There. Boop, boop, customize. Direct. There we go. Okie dokie, guys. I'm going to be sending you guys over to my friend Jezebel, who's playing Genshin Impact. Oh, how about you can you stay for the raid, Crimson? We're actually, I'm sending you guys over there right now. So for the raid message, please do Magical Tea Boy raid. In there. If you guys are not already smash that like button, please do that. And we also got a Discord. But Magical Tea Boy raid is what, please put that in the end screen there. And I'm gonna send you guys over. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Minecraft. But we're gonna go over to Jezebel, who's playing Genshin for the first time in like a year. See you later, Jenna. Thank you so much for all lurking. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, I'll see you for Minecraft tomorrow. Later. Have a good time in Jezebel's.